Hey Razorback Nation, this is Coach Herrmann, and this is Game 9 versus the Auburn Tigers, and this is on the road in a tough environment. And I told our guys that just because we're on the road and it's a night game and they got all these flashy lights doesn't mean that we're not the Hogs that we know we are. So let's go get her done and woo Pig Sooie!
Welcome to Jordan-Hare Stadium in Auburn, Alabama. EA Sports college football coverage continues with this Week 10 clash. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Auburn Tigers. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
Well, guys, the Arkansas head coach told me before the game, this running back has been a revelation all season long. They brought him in the transfer portal, and he has delivered. Each and every week, we see the chemistry grow between he and the quarterback and their offensive line. Now in playoff contention, making some noise in the top 15, they are starting to be a team to contend with, and it is all because of this running back and how he is fueling this offense. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. The Razorbacks ready to kick it away first. And he's coming out of the end zone. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Tigers offense will get the ball first. And here comes Byron Brown, one of the better quarterbacks in the country, a lot of talent and the ability to elevate his team. Bunch formation for these receivers.
And I think we really like to look at the numbers when you get later in the season, man. You've kind of proved it throughout the year, right? You've played all kinds of opponents, good ones and bad, and this defense has shown me they show up week in, week out, no matter who they're playing. And they play disciplined, they play tough, and now they get Palmer a tremendous challenge. A quarterback that's playing at a high level with a lot of confidence.
And that's one thing we've known about this defense over the year too, David, is that they've made the personnel decisions. They've recruited a certain way. They've gone to the portal a certain way, filling holes for games like this against quarterbacks like this. They know if they're ever going to reach the college football playoff, you've got to be able to shut down big-time QB play. And they get that opportunity today, late in the year, to put that to the test.
Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Brown will throw it. Hauls it in. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. That can be a momentum builder to convert your first third down and also get your quarterback in a rhythm throwing the slant.
That's so nice. You always want to do that. You want to start the game in a good rhythm, get your quarterback comfortable. Slants are easy, timing routes, get a first down. Now maybe open it up even more.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Now improvising. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Auburn sends out the punting unit. My goodness, he unloads on that one. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The Razorbacks offense takes the field for the first time in this game. We'll be seeing plenty of this guy, Sutton Smith. He has become a key piece of this offense. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the 2nd level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your 2nd level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, #1 job for this defense.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, man, like, how do they play it today? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man in the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Jackson gonna throw it. Taken in by Smith on the right side. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Running inside. It's Smith. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Quickly to the tight end. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. They give it to him again. Couldn't fight his way out of his grasp. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the 1st down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It is good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That's caught. It's Cobb. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Brown wants to pass. Might be looking to run. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the catch. Turning it on. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the 1st down. They'll try to get it off quickly. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to
catch in stride inside the 15. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Wants to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Cobb. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He wants it all. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Crosses the 40. There's some room. Running inside the 20. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And that is going to leave the head coach scratching his head. The final play of the first half, your opponent runs the ball, and you can't tackle him and get him down with all those bodies back playing prevent. That is a terrible job of defense, and to add insult to injury, you've now given up the lead.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
One of the biggest days of the college football season, and we've got you covered here from the EA Sports Studios in Orlando. We start with Oregon, taking on the #1 team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. And it's the Ducks coming away with the victory in one of the highest scoring games we've seen all season. This ball club now stands at 6 wins. They've ensured themselves at the very least of a 500 regular season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now to your game at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Pat Dye Field in Jordan-Hare.
Just about set here in the second half as Auburn about to kick it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Well, guys, the Hogs head coach told me coming out of the locker room at the half, they are going to continue to feed their running back. As you know, there are a lot of high expectations on him to start this game, and he has performed a terrific first half. They are going to get the ball here, and let's see if they continue to go to this running back. He has been a difference maker so far. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Smith. Picks up the first down. Might have a chance. Tag! And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas!
And this this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
Brown will throw it. Makes the grab. It's Eccles. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Auburn lines up quickly. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Eccles. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at...
Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Scrambling away. Inside the 45. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Pocket breaking down. Swings it out to the flat. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Finds us back in the middle. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Smith. Got enough for the first. He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they take it in for 6 more points. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, If you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25 late in the season. Time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Brown wants to pass. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Trying play action. This one's complete. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. That's caught. It's Nimrod. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7. Auburn to the line in a hurry. On 3rd and long. Try to convert through the air. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. Running inside, it's Smith. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Touchdown, Tigers! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Oh, they could not have come up with a bigger play at a more opportune time. The defense getting the interception and taking it back to the house right at a point in the game when it looked like the offense was maybe going to pad their lead and seal this one. All of a sudden, this game has gotten really interesting.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Razorbacks sideline, they are so hyped up for their running back. This star has proven that he is somebody who should be in the national conversation.
Oh, a lot of space. The 40, at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Arkansas. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Run inside. It's Cobb. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play.
And how are you guys not impressed with this defense, man? They've been so good. They've been all over the field. And they're about to make this a very one-dimensional offense. Like, the clock is ticking, right? And they're down. They got to get aggressive. Still trying to run the football. But this defense, they've been a brick wall so far.
Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He'll pull it down. Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Fighting off the defender. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Brown will throw it. Steps away to find some room. Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short. Auburn calls it 2nd of 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line, and they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Moves away as he feels pressure. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. They'll try to get it through the air. Keeps it going. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. To the air on 1st down. Under fire. Hit as he throws. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Here's a heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Lets it fly. And he's got it. Late touchdown here, but it would take a miracle of Lazarus-like proportions to come back now.
It's not over yet. There's still a little bit of time on the clock. Obviously, that score gives you a chance, but man, oh man, do you need some miracles to happen some way to get this football back and do some damage with it.
And he tacks on the extra point. They've got the score, 13 seconds to play, and now they have to recover the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance, but you got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.